Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Just look up from a dream. God is so good. And I wrote the dream, but he said I should come online and talk about the dream. I This morning I woke up and I was just in bed. I wasn't sleepy. But then I started to hear like it wasn't like I was the one speaking in tongues. I was laying down. My mouth was not moving, but I was hearing these powerful tongues. Like it's like my spirit man was the one speaking in tongues, very powerful, like a lion roaring, very strong. And I heard Ayam Yeshua. Like it was the voice was so I couldn't believe that I was it was coming from in me, but I could hear it. I could hear it. And then I heard, I've come to bless you. So I was just laying there and I heard, I've come to bless you. And as I heard the tongues, like it was like my inside was speaking in tongues. As I heard it, I started to say out what I was hearing. And because I didn't even know what I was saying, but then when I started to hear what I was saying, I then realized that it was God that said um, He came to bless me. So then I said, "Okay, Father." And the moment I said, "Okay, Father," it's like I went into this deep sleep, and I just woke up from this sleep. And when I went into this, I fell into this deep dream of sleep. I It's like I was at this program. I don't remember everything. I don't remember the details, but I'm just remembering a part of the dream that I do remember now. So I got to this program. We're all sitting down, but they had tables and they had it was a big hall, but they had a stage. And on this stage there were tables set up with food on those tables, but they had chairs as well on on chairs at the table. So a guy got up, a guy was on the mic, and he said to call out. He said to let us know that those tables were for special people. And he was gonna call out their names. So he did. And then I saw some women got up and sat at the table. And I remember one of those ladies was somebody that I knew, like an older lady. And when he said that, I think if you knew them, um, you could go and greet them or just appreciate them for what they've done, if they've made impacts in your life. So I got up. I knew all of them, but one of them I knew for years, and one of them was like my father's friend. So I went to her, and then I gave her a hug, and we settled talk, and I just told her thank you. And then she settled talk to me. She settled to me that um they said a lot of negative things about my father. It was like things that they said about him affected me. She was just talking, and then she said, "Don't worry, we are going to deal with them. I'm going to show you how to deal with them." They spoke a lot about your father. They spoke bad about your father. I'm gonna teach you how to deal with them. And I said, okay. And then I left, and then I went around the table and I hugged the other people. I just said hi to them. I didn't say much, but that particular person, we had a long conversation, and then I went to the rest. So before I could get off the table, get off around the table, my apostle, my queen, my woman of God, it's like she was there. But when I got up that stage, she wasn't there before her. It's like she appeared, and then her chair was there. She like a invisible, a transparent chair. It was different, and then she was right there, like a huge chair, and she grabbed me and she said, "Hug me," and we sat, and I sat on her lap. I sat on her lap, and she was holding me. And she said, "Oh, talk to me." She said, "Oh, tell me so many things," and touch my face. Like, you know how a father or a mother would be talking to a child, and then you are touching their face and talking to them. She was just touching my face, and she was touching my face and just talking to me, and like just telling me things. And then I was just laying like just holding her, and just but she was huge, and I was just on her lap, and I was just holding her, and she was touching me. And then she said, "You have received something powerful. You have received something powerful." And I'm imagining it now. I'm like picturing it, and I was just there. But the thing is, the chair, when I got up that stage, she was not, I didn't see her on the stage. But when I got there before when I was about to get off the stage, that's when she grabbed me, and then she started to me things that um like happened, and like explain she started to explain some things to me. I don't know if it was a test or I went through a trying period, and she was explaining to me why I had to go through those things. And then she said, "You have received something powerful." But she was huge. And I I woke up hearing that in my ear. "You have received something powerful. You have received something powerful." And I got up just now, and I forgot the dream when I woke up. I woke up, and then I forgot. But then just in a few seconds after I said like the what happens to play back in my mind, like the lion and stuff like that. And then I was like, "Oh my God, I just had an encounter with God." I was so happy, and I said, "I'm gonna just, so that I don't forget," I said I would just write it. So I took my notepad, but I forgot a part of the dream. So I just wrote the little short ones that I heard. Um, I am Yeshua, I'm your God. I've come to bless you. I remember that part. I wrote that down, and then I wrote cheers. Um, I don't know. I wrote some things in my notes because I didn't want to forget. And then I dozed back to sleep. But then when I woke up, just like I said, I should write the dream or talk about the dream. So I just had a powerful encounter. And I think one of it, because when I was writing the dream, and then I said interpretation of tongues, I said I could understand the tongues I was speaking, and God said, "You've received interpretation of tongues." So I think one of the powerful gifts that I've received, or something powerful that I've received, I think is the interpretation of tongues. I felt God, thank you for this encounter. Glory to God. God bless you all. I just came on to um talk about my dream because God said I should record it.